Great morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Y'all come on, drop y'all city, y'all state. Let us know where you're joining us from.
I'll cut the fan on. It's hot.
Great morning. Y'all come on in. It is Monday. Business beyond crafting, y'all. Come on in.
Hello.
Let us know where you're joining us from.
Hello. All right, let's go ahead and get this ticket attack on.
Come on in, y'all.
And I'm about to cut this fan on, man, because it is warm in here.
Okay.
I got it. Now I need to get up. I got it. You try to do anything you can do to get up.
Good morning.
Get away from the camera.
Okay, I see some comments. Let me see.
Get some comment joint on the side.
Okay. Great morning, Barbara G. From Florida. How are you?
Still good, huh?
Yep.
Well, hello, Grand Rising. Thank you guys for jumping on. We appreciate each and every one of you. Did not advertise this one on Ticket Attack. However, it ain't that important. We come on every Monday and Friday, y'all. So if we're not here on Monday, that's because we're doing something. If we're here on Monday, then that's because we available. Yeah.
That's it.
So
that's it.
My name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. Once again, we come on every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time talking about business. And we got a new series. What's the name of the series?
Business Beyond Crafting, y'all. Business Beyond Crafting.
A to Z.
A to Z.
You know
hey, Jackie.
Is, right? Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Aisha, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on.
Hey,
who else
Aisha.
we got over here on Ticket Attack?
How y'all doing this morning?
Can2 Creations. What's going on?
Hello.
Y'all drop y'all city and state if you don't mind. Like, share, and tag. If you are not following us on YouTube, it is our pleasure. Our pleasure to ask you to follow us. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We are the Blank Spot on all of our social media platforms.
Yeah.
We don't do this for to boast or for to get credit or anything. We do this because we think that it's a great opportunity for people who are new to business, like we were at one time, and we're still learning. But for people who are new to business, to kind of get some support and to hopefully understand what it is to be in business. And Business Beyond Crafting is talking about just that. We want to give a different approach to how we share this information.
Yeah, because there's more to your business than just the making things and the happy part.
the happy part.
So there's business that you got to take care of beyond the crafting part of it. So that's why we titled this series that, because we think it's important, especially if you are one that you are you're looking to build your craft or creative type business. The things that we talk about will definitely help you.
In your professor's voice, incredible morning,
the professor.
How you doing, man? We were talking about you yesterday and the day before and the day before that. Hey man, we're happy that you're on here, Professor.
Yes.
We got to set up some time to do another live with you.
Yeah.
We got to do some catching up as well. It's awesome to be alive today, right? Because somebody didn't make it.
Yeah.
So after waking up and thanking God, I rolled over. I said, baby. And so I never tell my wife good morning. Okay. Y'all gotta understand, right? I've transitioned from saying morning. Okay. I'm just allergies and the fans on. Yeah. I transitioned from saying morning because the word morning has so many different variations, but when I hear morning, I hear sadness. So I say grand rising, right? And when I woke up this morning, when I woke up today, and thank God for waking up, I rolled over and I said, hey, baby. I say, we made it.
We made it. Another day.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you know, it's the real of it, you know. We just glad that we're here for another day.
Another day. Yeah. So make it, take it for what it is. Mm-hmm. Be thankful. Not sure what you believe in, but we're very thankful to be here, and then having another opportunity to share some information with people in hopes that it's going to add value to their lives. Yep. If you are not doing something that's adding value to somebody else, then you might want to reconsider what you are doing and what you're talking about. Yeah. Just my opinion. Yeah. Was on this morning, man.
Yeah. So you was on this morning on our other page, yeah. You know, talking a little bit about you know, some business things that we you know, that we've been doing for over 8 years. Yeah. Yeah. And so guys, if you don't know, we do have another business called National Business Builders, where we, you know, talk about everything business, you know, building your business, you know, from start to finish. So yeah.
So you did. She said, I just got the YouTube notification. That's what's up. Okay, so cool. It's a little delayed, but you know, we saw that it was delayed, and you know, matter of fact, you got your phone on? Share this to well, let's broadcast into our Facebook group. Mm-hmm. Share it to one of the local groups. Anyway, yeah. It's delayed, and I noticed that last week it was delayed. Nevertheless, you got it. So that's what's up. So yeah, I was talking this morning about I talked about this morning about business credit and the need or the lack of the need to have it. And we want to talk about stuff in responsible ways. And I was just telling people that even though, you know, you hear certain things about it, it's just like everything else, you know, you get it, you got to pay it back. Mm-hmm. But we talk about business beyond crafting and the leverage in our business and understanding how it works. And last week we talked about target audience. Mm-hmm. And I got a confession to make, y'all. I'm not where I want to be as far as our business is concerned, as far as our marketing, as far as our advertising, as far as us being able to reach out to individuals and being able to reach out to other business owners. I am not happy with where we are right now. Mm-hmm. So I did reach out to some people, reached out to another company who had some experience in the marketing game. Yeah. And I hope to be because I feel like we've hit a wall. Mm-hmm. I feel like we hit a wall.
And we just being transparent, you know, with you guys. That's what we do.
Yeah, so I felt like I hit a wall, and I say I because this part of the business, my responsibility. So I feel like I hit a wall, and I reached out to someone, and I'm going to be reaching out to a couple of other people to get some other opinions and other points of view, because I know it's not just us. I know the economy has a lot to do with what's going on as well. So, Grand Rising, everybody. As you jump on, good morning. Drop your city and state, please, if you don't mind. Share where you're coming from. Tracy, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. Tracy. Out of Lawrenceville. So, we talked about last Friday about target audience, and I was going to talk about something else today. But remember, when we're doing this, I do a lot of research. Yeah, a lot of research and development. And it came to my attention. Hey, True Prince, Grand Rising.
Great morning, True
It came
Prince
to my
family.
attention that there's a lot of information going on around social media about different things, different processes, the way that we should be doing things. What's the best process? What's the only process?
The only process. No, you shouldn't do this. You should do that. Yeah. And you talked about that last night, you know, on your live. A little bit. But, you know, each his own, you know, when it comes to these different t-shirt processes and stuff. So basically you was just kind of going through and you was talking about, you know,
how disappointed I was.
With people that just say, oh no, you should use just this process. Yeah. but each process has its own place in the market
and in your business.
In your business.
We appreciate you as well. Thank you. We appreciate it. From Connecticut, hello to you.
Hello.
So just as a reminder, this is probably the height of our call right now. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, listen, commercial break. My name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We come on every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking fast. We have an event going on.
Yes. July 29th, y'all. Our My Crafty Business Expo is going to be at the Medallion Conference Center here in Columbia, South Carolina. We are going to have over 40 vendors, okay? We're going to be having seminars, workshops. We're going to be talking about business building, tax minimization. We're going to be talking about different processes, sublimation, DTF. Oh my God, HTV. So we're gonna have so many different seminars.
We got people who actually really craft.
Yes, guys.
So different things to make money.
We are so excited about this event. It is our My Crafty Business Expo, presented by the Blank Spot. If you are interested, please go to the link tree. If you are over here and click on that button, guys, you will see the link to get your tickets. We are still accepting vendors, so it is not too late if you still want to be a vendor, but we are so excited. If you are over here on the YouTube, go to the website or go to Eventbrite and you will find us there. Okay.
May God continue to bless the both of you. Well, thank you, Minnie. We appreciate it. I don't want to miss anybody. The sock bag, appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. You have to pivot in business. It is economics. It's economics. And
it is.
That doesn't remove the responsibility from us. However, we have to know that as well. Yeah. This is an engagement platform. So let's push the lives to keep it. You better go ahead and moderate, girl.
Yes.
You better moderate.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get this thing going. So we were going to talk about something different today. But after doing the research and development and seeing some things that I saw this weekend on social media, I decided to engage the platform in a different way.
Yeah.
Also, I saw something on Facebook as well. There are a lot of people who are out here to get your attention. And I want you to understand that wherever your attention goes, that is where your money flows. It's not science, guys.
No,
it's just basic. Wherever your attention goes, that's where your money flows. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say it's real easy to get off track. Especially when you are, you're one that you will scroll, through these social medias and you see this person doing this thing and this person doing that. That will get you off of your focus of what you're really trying to do in your business.
Yes.
Right. So you really have to, stay focused and remember what it is that you're trying to do within your business, because it is so easy to get off track.
The average person that starts what we are doing or in the lane that we're doing it from, they start at a point to where they're employees.
Yep.
They have worked there. They are working a job, or they come from the background of working a job. And it's a totally different lane. It's a totally different area. It's a totally different conversation.
Yeah.
And if you are making things, of course, there's a difference between a crafter, a person who uses crafts to make money in business, and somebody who only does crafting.
Yeah.
There's a total big difference. And once again, I'm not as well read in this lane as I should be. I'm doing more research so I can be able to talk the part, but I'm very comfortable talking about business.
Yeah.
And I understand that wherever your attention is, that's where your money is going to be. Incredible greetings over there on YouTube as well. Appreciate you, Professor.
Thank you.
So you have to understand, like Dee said, it's very easy to get distracted. It's very easy to lose focus.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, if you are not attracted to a platform, another instructor, another educator, another sharer of information, because it is something that is being beneficial to you, or what you're doing,
yeah,
then you want to be able to separate yourself from that. The importance of staying focused is going to be a strong, it's going to be a very important part of your survivability in your business.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens when you are driving a vehicle and you lose focus? You end up sometimes having an accident.
Yeah.
Well, the same holds true for your business. If you are driving down the road in your business and you're headed to a destination, a location, or you're looking to arrive at a certain time or a certain point or whatever, right? You got checkpoints or whatever.
Yep.
You have to stay focused.
You got to stay focused because you're gonna see those people on the side of the road
flagging you down.
They flagging you down. They trying to bring you in. Oh, hey, look at here. Look, I'm over here making this. Hey, no, wait, I'm over here making this. Oh, wait, this is the newest thing. That's the distractions. And they are going to come in your business every day. But you have to be the one to know how to stay focused and stay the path. Look, but keep on going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be aware. Everybody's selling something.
Yeah.
If you're in business and you're not selling something, you ain't in business. So we're in business. Everybody's selling something, to include us. We have events. We have trainings. We have workshops. We have webinars. We have classes. We have products, not just services. If you're in business to make money. And everybody who's in business, they're in business to make money. Whether they understand that or not, everybody is selling something. Yeah. People either want your time, your attention, or your time so they can get your money. But that can be very dangerous.
It can be. And, not to say that, of course, trends are always coming. Like, I swear it's a different trend or something new every day, every other day, every week. Not to say that you're not supposed to be, looking to see what's going on, but you still have to be focused as to what your end goal is for your business. Yeah, look to see what's going on, but you gotta have that focus to say, okay, let me focus on what my objective, getting to my, my end result of my business right now. And then I'll go back and I'll take a look at that later,
So, excuse me, let's talk about crafters. That's a word that's used loosely and widely. So let's talk about crafters. You want to talk about crafters?
Sure.
Let's talk about crafters. Y'all want to talk about crafters?
I'm a crafter. Let's go.
Hey, y'all, if y'all just jumping on, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. My name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
I waited till she swallowed her coffee just now. And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We come on every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are conducting actually some research right now. Business Beyond Crafting is a new series. We want to see how this actually fares with our community, our network of people that are following us. Let's talk about crafters, because see, crafters, they like making stuff. I'm a crafter myself.
Stuff. Yep.
I actually built a deck. You and I both. You helped me build a deck.
Yeah.
Built a deck. We built a playground out there for the grandkids. We constructed some things, and we've done these things before. We're very handy. And I used some resources to get started. One of the resources that I used was YouTube to find out how to properly, and how to strategically build that deck. Here's the thing: I had to look at several sources before I made my decision on which one to follow. Because I had to decide that was the one that we wanted to use, that was going to be beneficial for the deck that we wanted. Right. But here's the thing: as I'm scrolling across these social media platforms, people who are involved in crafting, and it's unfortunate, I'm going to say this, not because I'm just reckless, but we have about 1,400 or so people that are in our Facebook group, private Facebook group. And I posted something yesterday. You got your phone? I posted something yesterday, and they got this great little thing right now where you want people to see it. You can select the @ sign and then everyone. Over 1,400 people in this group, and if you don't select @ everyone, it's not that everyone is not viewing it or can't see it. It's just that people are not clicking on it. And this is some information that is going to most likely step on some toes. However, I think it needs to be said. So I didn't tag anybody.
Yeah, we did.
Aisha, I didn't tag anybody. I'm not here to speak negatively about what's going on, but I've noticed something. Okay, let me see. I've completely have lost focus. I need to hear this. Thank you. Well, you definitely need to go ahead and come through here too. You right there in North Carolina. But we're gonna get this thing going. So I did not do the at everyone because I wanted to see. I'm always experimenting. I want to see who's watching.
You want to see how many people would actually respond if you don't do the at everyone. And how many people it reached.
And I noticed if we do pictures or if somebody besides D and I post in there, people are looking at pictures of other people making things. Why? Because you are in the crafters zone. People in the crafting zone. And people who are speaking directly to crafters, they know that. So they reel you in with craft talk, craft identity, craft conversation, craft relations. And this is how they get you. This is what I read. This is what I wrote. Please forgive me because this is not to discourage or offend anybody. But I need to share this because this is why I decided to have this training instead of another one. Now, just so you know, we do raffles. We do giveaways. And maybe we should start doing competitions. However, we do not want to confuse anybody, or we do not want to take people off of their game by getting them so wrapped up into competitions. Okay. Somebody wants to know if that's coffee.
Absolutely.
Okay. So here's the deal. Let me see. I'm gonna read this, right? And I have to say all this. I shouldn't have to, but I have to say all this. Hello everyone. Happy Sunday. This is of yesterday in our private group. And I said, this is for crafters and hobbyists who are transitioning or who have not transitioned, who are transitioning or who have transitioned to being a business owner. See, it's the difference between owning a business and being a business owner. And I go on to say, I hope that you do not find this offensive. All right. It makes us feel good when we participate in these competitions that require us to create crafts in order to win free items, such as classes, printers, and other supplies. We may even think that when we compete, we may even think that we compete because it challenges our ability and it pushes us to be creative. Maybe it does. However, there are other things to consider. Now I want to stop right there. Someone having a competition to encourage you to make the best chip bag or the best party favor or the best water bottle, whatever, that is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
It can challenge your creativity. I just want you to remember that inspiration comes from external sources, but motivation comes from internal sources.
Inside, yep.
You need to look at your current situation and find that motivation. We all need to get pushed or need to feel like we're getting pushed by some force. But just remember, and keep in mind, what is the end state? What's the end state of this?
What's the end state of it,
We may even think that that when we compete because it challenges our ability and pushes us to be creative, and maybe it does. However, there's other things to consider. The truth is that these competitions can take the focus away from those who are building their businesses, improving their skills, and growing their customers. How many of you right now feel like you don't have enough customers or you're not getting enough sales? Do you think that by getting in the competition is going to give you more customers and make you have more sales? Or do you feel like you need a new printer? Or do you feel like you need a class or a membership that's valued at $2,000? I'm just saying.
Remember what we're talking about today, guys. It's about staying focused. We see all these different things, and it kind of gets us off of our game of what we're initially trying to do. But we see, oh my God, everybody else is doing this thing, and now your focus is gone. Because you're trying to do that.
I go on to say, this is from a perspective of a business owner, not just someone who owns a business. There's a difference between a business owner and someone who owns a business. Mm-hmm. Please allow me to elaborate. A business owner is someone who is going to take care of that business.
Yeah.
A business owner is somebody who's really willing to nourish that business and feed that business and grow that business. Mm-hmm. But somebody who just owns a business, they just own it. Many of them are not engaged or committed. It's just another thing. It's an accessory. Mm-hmm. It's something to say, I own a business. Think about it. How deeply involved are you with what you are trying to grow? Mm-hmm. It's the difference between me being a biological father and being a daddy. Mm. Anyway, this is from the perspective of a business owner, not just someone who owns a business. There is a distinct difference. I urge you to stay focused and to keep your eyes on the prize and not the trinkets that are being dangled in front of you. Mm-hmm. That takes us off our focus.
If there, if every time we look up, there's some type of challenge or something going on, the focus is gone, because now you're focused on that thing that really may not even be good for your business.
May not even pertain to
it may not even be, you know what I'm saying? But we see these things, and then now we want to be involved. So we've been, our business is on hold. Our business is on hold because we've been set back, because now we're participating in this thing. So you really have to be careful.
Say that part again about the business being set back, because
your business is now
elaborate on it.
Set back because, okay, so now you've taken the time to get involved in this challenge, but then now what you are really trying to build as your business is on hold because you're doing this challenge.
That has nothing to do with building your business. Nothing wrong with challenges.
Right, but is it right for your business?
Is it?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to really look and think, okay, is this the right thing for my business? Can I really incorporate this thing into my business?
Is it going to make my business better?
Is it going to make it better?
Yeah.
Right?
So ANZ says on YouTube, I agree. I get off my game as well when I get discouraged and I feel like something is blocking me. Mm. Something is blocking us. It's our feelings. Mm-hmm. It's our emotions, because we have to learn how to take the emotions out of business. Mm-hmm. Listen, once again, there's nothing wrong with competitions. There's nothing wrong with competitions. Absolutely nothing. Right. As a matter of fact, as a professor, you blocking yourself. Mm-hmm. That's where I was going. As the professor states, as stated previously, and she has different opportunities and competitions, but they are competitions that are going to drive you to be a better designer, mm-hmm. a better creator, mm-hmm. thinking mm-hmm. outside of the box as a business owner. Those are the challenges that we should be stepping into, right, and looking to participate in order to not just win a prize.
Yeah.
But the prize is to get better.
You have to know that what you're doing, or that challenge, is going to help you to elevate. Is it going to help you to elevate, or is it just the next trend or the next thing that's going on until next month?
Or is that just something that a business owner is hosting to get attention to their business so they can set you up to buy? Now, I'm telling you something, right? I know that a lot of people probably hear me talk are the ones that listen or hear me talk.
Mm-hmm.
And they may say, you know what? That dude hate. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. The truth always sounds like hate to people who hate the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I would wish that you guys would share these trainings, these conversations with some of the people, some of these gurus that you follow.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe that would bring them back to a reality of, or even checking them to make sure them themselves are sharing responsibly. Aisha said,
you said the word sharing responsibly.
Yeah.
You know,
we got to share.
We got to be responsible sharers.
Yeah. I'm going back to these comments, man. I saw something.
We have definitely got to be responsible sharers. You know, I know for me, I'm a crafter, y'all. Always will be.
Yeah, we will. That's what we do.
You know, I try to stay off of certain platforms as much as I possibly can because of the distractions and because of the things that I see that, I might want to get involved in, you know, but I know that my focus is on building this business. So I stay off of it sometimes because, you know, the things that people do on there, you're going to want to look and you're going to want, you know, it reels you in.
It's designed to make you look.
It's designed to make you look, y'all.
That's marketing.
Especially, you know, having that crafter, you know,
mentality.
You're going to look, you're going to be like, oh man, that's nice. This, that, and the other. And then now that focus is gone.
On top of being human and being inquisitive and being just plain out nosy, you're going to want to look, right? You're going to want to look. As my friend at True Prince, Horry, says, you have to protect your ear gate.
Yep.
You have to protect what you read because what you read is what goes into your mind. And what goes into your mind is either going to come out of your mouth or come out through actions. So it's very important to understand that thing. Yep. Now, Aisha, you said that's deep. Man, you ain't heard nothing. You realize that I just sit up and just think about things, man. And it's not a pat on my back or anything. I'm a very deep thinker. But I do this. I do the thinking because one of the things that I want to be able to give back to our community is that ability to just think about it in a different light. But check this out. I said, listen, this is from the perspective of a business owner, not just someone who owns a business. There's a distinct difference. I urge you to stay focused and to keep your eyes on the prize and not the trinkets that are being dangled in front of you. At the end of the day, it is your decision. I only ask that you consider what you just read above and that you make a decision based off of business and not personal opinions, okay? And I went on to say, because, you know, a lot of people get emotional, right? A lot of people get emotional. So I had to go in and say, because we don't have to explain ourselves because we know who we are and the people who continue to deal with you and connected to you know who you are. However, people who are new to me and to us, sometimes we have to go into a little bit more of explanation. I went on to say, I'm not talking about any one incident. However, I'm speaking of things that I see on these platforms. So now, let's read some of these comments. I'm so impressed that you really heard and listened. Yeah, of course. Custom grass stoves. I typically waste my time planning to do a challenge, but I can't find quality time to do it. So it is. So unless the challenge is going to improve your business practices, in my opinion.
And a lot of times we would sign up for this stuff and we never even do it. We never even take the time to even learn the stuff. We just signed up because, I'm going to sign up and I'm going to do it later. But we never even get to it. So we've wasted
money,
time, energy, because we never even get to do it.
Yeah.
How many times, I'm speaking from me, I don't know how many times I've signed up for something and never even got back around to it.
Can't get it back.
You know?
Let me see. I watch and like your videos daily. The information you provided to be very educational and very helpful. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
To me, as a beginner, some just want the audience, but not the relationship to help build others. Ooh, that's important.
Yeah.
Because we should understand that as business owners, it's about building a connection.
Yeah.
We're not here to just sell you something, but at the end of the day, we want to build a relationship. See, Corey said, by the way, totally off topic, off subject, that fade is tight. Yeah, man. You know, I gotta thank. Shout out to my barber, man. Oh my God. Shout out to my barber.
Who's the barber?
Man, I cut my own hair, man. I've been cutting hair since about 15.
Anyway.
Let me see. It typically doesn't benefit me. This is a big help to keep me motivated, stay focused. Thank you. Hey, check this out. This is what I'm gonna tell you. When you are rooted and grounded and know your location and know your destination, you will not be taken off target. You may stray a little while, but you're going to get right back on the path. See, this is for people who are new to business, and that's who they're targeting. These platforms are targeting people who are new, just as we're targeting people who are new. Now, the question is, what benefit is it for you? Are we trying to target you for the benefit of your good? Or are we trying to target you for our own benefit? And you have to figure that out through,
you have to know,
through the relationship and the connection building. The truth, what's going on? Grand rising to you.
Yeah.
Thanks for jumping on.
You definitely have to know.
You have to be able to discern. See, you still got to understand, man, it's not just a physical connection, it's a spiritual connection. And for those of you who don't appreciate, don't agree, or don't like, you know, when we talk about that spiritual connection, it is about a spiritual connection. This may not be the platform for you. We don't talk about scripture or recite scripture or quote scripture every time, but we will talk about God because we put God first.
Absolutely.
The whole idea is you are bound to personalities. Spirit knows spirit. And what I'm learning is, and this is why I wanted to talk to Shakira. She said something the other day. She was sitting in her car. And she said something the other day. And she said something. She said, ratchet sells. Ghetto sells. You know what else sells? Flash. Those things are selling. And depending on your state of mind and the type of audience that you want to attract, you're going to adjust your business. Now, there's nothing wrong with being an approachable, down-to-earth, face-to-face person. But you got to ask yourself what type of connections that you want to have in your business. And it does sell. Just think about the amount of people or personalities who are jumping into these business ships. Looking to make money. Unfortunately, I have nothing against people who want to act a certain part. I'm country. I talk country. But I have learned through dealing with certain types of people, I've learned how to take my accent and kind of slide it to the side. I've learned to articulate and enunciate when I speak. And I've learned how to live in that moment when I'm talking to different people. When I'm talking to somebody, when we go out to talk about our business to other business owners, we want their business. You're going to see us put on our polos. We're going to put on some khakis.
There's a time and place for everything, you know.
I know how to live and adapt to different situations. That don't make me a bad business owner as far as me going back and being country. This is my personality. But if I want to grow my business, it don't make me fake either. But if I want to grow my business to the next level, I have to understand that I got to get to the next level. I got to do what's required.
ANZ says, I really don't, really not on social media like that. Just here and there. I miss a lot of things, and on purpose, because social media is set to take you off your game. However, I do watch you guys often and gain the knowledge that's needed. You guys dropping nuggets. Thank you, A to Z.
So here's the deal. Everything has its good points, and everything has its not so good points.
Yeah.
It's our responsibility as responsible adults to take the good out of something and apply it to our situation. I learned this a long time ago. If it applies to me, inhale. If it doesn't, exhale.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's that. Fast turnovers, fast talkers, quick sales, fads, FADS, don't last long. But trends are going to continue. Some things are trending, but trends are going to last. Social media is trending. And it became popular. It became popular when it was introduced back in 2003, 2004. It started to become, and the trends go up and down.
Yeah.
It trends whenever people cannot be face to face. It's going to pop up. It's going to spike.
Yeah.
Epidemics. When people are ill and they can't get out. When things are shut down and people can't move, and people are using it to connect with people and give out information, and it's nothing wrong.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's social media has definitely changed our world.
Yeah.
It's definitely changed our world. Sometimes I sit back and I think, like, where will we be today without social media? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would we be doing without social media? I think about that sometimes. There is a good part of it. Connecting with family, connecting with friends. But it's become way more than that. In the past years, it's helped all of our businesses, grow. It's just a matter of you staying focused and knowing what to, watch and participate, when you're on there, so it's not a bad thing. You just have to know how to use, these different platforms.
Yeah.
But guys, where would we be without it,
I'm read these comments and then we're going to do our commercial break. Let's see. Nice couple. You're real. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us as well. Grand Rising, Miss Brown Eyes. Appreciate you for coming back. I remember you. Greetings to you as well, Grandma Baby. Thank you for coming back. Colette says, it's really not about your accent. It's all about your etiquette and presentation. I appreciate that. Let's see. Adaptation and awareness is two of the biggest things you can have when communicating and presenting yourself. Absolutely. Hey, Tracy, thanks for jumping on. So we're going to come to a commercial break.
Hey, Tracy.
Commercial break, guys. My name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We are, the Blank Spot is a sublimation blanks supplier located in Columbia, South Carolina. We do have a storefront. We have a website. The website is theblanksspot.com. We try to keep it simple for everybody. As a matter of fact, all of our social media platforms is the Blanks Spot. We are hosting an event, our very first My Crafty Business Expo, taking place July 29th from 9 to 3 right here in Columbia, South Carolina at the Medallion Conference Center. If you're in Georgia, Virginia,
North Carolina,
South Carolina,
Virginia,
Florida, if you're in Mississippi, Alabama, if you're in Connecticut, if you are anywhere, you know what I'm saying? I don't care where you are. If you
come join us.
If it fits your budget,
and
if it makes sense to you, it has to make financial sense. If it fits your budget and you want to come and check us out, the tickets are only $12. Free to children 12 and under. We will be hosting seminars, business classes and workshops. We're going to be talking about different processes. We're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about business building. We're going to be talking about
business beyond crafting.
Business beyond crafting.
Okay. That's what we're going to be talking about.
That's what's trending right now.
Business beyond crafting.
Business
okay.
beyond crafting.
So listen, guys, y'all come on out. If you are in the area, if you're not in the area, hey, come on out. And, if you want to be a vendor, we still have some vending slots available. If you just want to come and participate, listen, we're going to be giving out $5 for the first 100 people to spend with any vendor.
For the first 100 ticket holders.
Well, you got to be a ticket holder to get it.
Well, now the kids 12 and under. So the kids 12 and under ain't gonna get that.
Okay, so the first 100 ticket holders.
Gotta be clear, because people
y'all get $5.
People twist stuff,
a vendor of your choice.
So we're giving back. We're giving back. We want to make sure.
We want to give back to the community,
and also share it.
Come out.
Yeah. So also share it, guys. Go and share it if you don't mind. Share it to your platform, because you never know who's in the area who may want to attend. Cornella says they are coming.
All
That's
right.
what's up.
That's
what's up. We look forward to meeting you in person.
Seeing you guys.
We're gonna have a photo shoot, a photographer on.
Yes.
On
so
site.
Guys, if you are wanting to get headshots,
you
know what I'm saying? We have someone that's gonna come and they're gonna set up a booth. If you want to get some headshots for your business. Listen, guys, we are catering this to crafters, business owners, to help you to enhance and grow your business. So come on out, guys, and have a good time with us.
Network, meet some people, grow your network. We're going to be putting some having some blanks out there that's going to be at the event price, at the expo price. So we're going to have those very, very affordable to you. So bring your truck, bring your trailer, bring your boxes and stuff, so you can pack that stuff back up with you. But most of all, this is to create and start something. We want to create and start something, and give back. We to be honest with y'all, man, we at the breaking even point right now with this event, and we're cool with that. We're cool with it. We're cool with the breaking even point. This event is not about us making money, but it's about us making connections and giving you the opportunity to build your business. If you have never been to an event, if you've never participated in an event, you need to be looking for events right now to do pop-ups to get your business out there. So that's something to think about. Once again, we're on every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are talking about today. What we talking about?
Business beyond crafting. So we're talking about the specific subject is staying focused, in your business, not letting, all of these pretty danglies,
the little shiny things,
the shiny things come and get you off your focus, that we all see every day, all these challenge this and challenge that. And, you want to make sure that you are, you be very careful with how you, how you respond to these different things, because if you're responding and it's not really for your business, then now you set back because you're trying to do this thing, but then now you're not running your business the way that you should because you're participating in this challenge. So you have to really know that what that is going to help your business.
See, we cannot sway people from following individuals or following platforms. You follow who you want to follow. Just, as a responsible adult and as a business owner, just be mindful that, who you are following and if that individual or that company is actually adding value to your business.
Right.
Right. I got a lot to say. I have a lot to say, but I have to stay PC. If y'all don't know what that means, it's politically correct.
Yeah.
I have to stay PC because I'm not going to be on these platforms going back and forth with anybody as far as their business practices. And, 1 minute you're doing one thing and the next minute you're doing something else. You got this big platform and people are following you blindly, going places. And you don't want to be one of those people. You want to look for somebody who's going to show some consistency.
Yeah.
You want to look for somebody who's going to show some forward progress. And also that individual or company has to be adding value to what you are doing.
Exactly. And that's basically all I'm saying as far as, all the things that we're seeing on this social media, that we're wanting to get into, but what kind of value is it going to add to your business? That's one thing that you need to ask yourself before you even get started in this challenge or whatever it is. How much value is that going to add? If it's not, if it's not going to add the value, then why are you wasting your time, with it? Why are you wasting your time? Is it just because, I think I want to do it? It's not about you. It's about, your business and what problem you're solving for your customers. Is that challenge going to solve a problem that your customers have?
And be mindful. Something else to consider as we have other people still popping on. Tabs, teas, and tumblers,
DTF. Good morning.
Grand Rising to you. As we associate ourselves with these individuals, you have to think, who am I following?
Yeah.
Have you done research on these companies? If they were doing, one thing last week or last month, and now all of a sudden they're doing something totally different, is it because they've evolved to something new,
right?
Or did they totally take things out? I saw where a guy was doing, for example, I saw where a guy was you looking at me because I'm getting ready to say something.
No,
I saw where a guy. That's
not why I was looking at you.
Yeah, well, here it comes. I saw a guy that was on social media who's built a network of followers that was all involved in sublimation and the different things of sublimation. And then they went totally left and they started doing another process. Nothing wrong with that. However, that process didn't work out. They had all these followers that trusted them. See, if people like you, they'll listen to you. If they trust you, they'll do business with you. So they followed that person to this other process, which was DTF. And they were selling the products and the printers and all these things. And where they were getting the printers from, and they weren't great products. So now that person has taken the trust. They violated the trust of their followers. And they now are stuck with these items that they can't use. These are large paperweights. I mean, if you got a stack of papers that you don't want to fly away, then those printers are good. I saw another business that was online that was doing sublimation blanks, and then they went to doing paper and ink, and then they went to doing content rooms, and then they went to doing makeup and hairdos, and I'm thinking to myself, why? I know people are smarter than that, and I would never want to call somebody unsmart, but I'm thinking to myself, are people so committed and so desperate to follow these people to the ends of wherever that they're going to commit to just following and buying and following and buying? And I see these creators and these business owners, which that's what they're doing. They're business owners. They have taken their following. They violated the trust of the followers. And now I go to Marketplace and I see the same people that were following them. They got their stuff on Marketplace for sale. They got their stuff on Etsy for sale. All because we followed the wrong person. We didn't do our research. We didn't look for the red flags or pay attention to the red flags. Listen.
Or because we trying to be like the Joneses, I always had that saying.
Let me see your phone. Go ahead.
We trying to be like the Joneses, but we don't, we trying to get that nice green grass that the Joneses have, but not knowing that while we were asleep, the Joneses was out there spray painting their grass green.
There's a such thing.
You don't know what these people are doing to get to where they are.
There's a such thing known as imposter syndrome. Do y'all know what imposter syndrome is? Find Google for me. Do y'all know what imposter syndrome is?
Type in what you want. Imposter syndrome.
Do y'all know? Have y'all ever heard of the term imposter syndrome?
You do be doing research on.
Drop me a number 3, y'all. I need some participation.
Syndrome.
I need some participation. Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome. Anybody knows what imposter syndrome is? Have you ever heard of imposter syndrome? Anybody? I got one. I got a couple. I got an ear. Okay. Okay, imposter syndrome. No? Yes? Okay. I got some people.
Imposter syndrome, y'all. No? Okay. Somebody says people doubt what they are doing.
Yeah. Faking the gunk. It's supposed to be funk though, yeah. Yeah.
Faking the funk. Yeah, the funk.
Faking the funk.
The gunk.
That's it, right? That's it. So, it says by definition, it is the condition of feeling anxious and not experiencing success internally, despite being high performing in external objective ways. This condition often results in people feeling like a fraud or a phony and doubting their abilities. Now, do you know how imposter syndrome actually comes about? Looking over at somebody else's fence and trying to compare themselves.
Trying to compare to what this person's doing, what that person's doing. Not knowing the real reason of how they got there or what they're doing on the inside to stay there.
Grand Rising, Sean.
We got to stop comparing ourselves to those Joneses, y'all.
Everybody has a position in life and in business, if they in business. People are here in business to make money. You have to be careful who you're following. Mm-hmm. You have to be mindful that the people that you're following and the businesses that you're following are not taking you off your
focus. Yep.
Off your focus. We come on here to share information that will hopefully lead you to doing research. Mm-hmm. Because we can do all the research for you and tell you what our take on it is and how we receive it and our understanding of it. But you have to be able to understand it for yourself and properly apply this information to your life and to your business. At times, I think I may be guilty, but I'm learning in time if it's my time. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, we all are guilty. We all are guilty of, following and getting off focus because of things that we see, but you have to recognize it at some point that, this is just another distraction.
I had to learn, I had to learn not to say things. I want to be like that. I make jokes and say, I want to be like you when I grow up.
Yeah.
But I had to learn that I don't want to be like somebody else. I don't want to have what somebody else has because I don't know what they went through to get it.
Exactly.
And I don't know what they're going through to keep it.
Yep.
I know obviously when I see people on these platforms that they're doing everything they can to keep it by sharing sometimes misleading and sometimes misguiding information. Yep. Hey, Mama Still, thanks for jumping on. But I want you're smart. We are an intelligent people. Mm-hmm. And we, although are sometimes anxious and sometimes in a hurry, we also have the ability to be able to differentiate when somebody's trying to help themselves and somebody's trying to help us as well. And that's just something that you're going to have to come to grips with.
Yeah.
Not everybody's out there, giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. I get it, but not everybody's out there to help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That rabbit hole.
So building a business takes time.
Yeah.
And we see all the glitz and the glamour and we want to get right to the 6 and 7 figures right next week. It's not going to happen that way.
You know what? Don't.
What?
Don't 3 come before 6?
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying, but don't 3 come before 6?
Yeah, you got to get to the 3 figures, then the 4 figures, then the 5 figures. Then you want to jump right from 2 figures to 6 figures and 7 figures. It doesn't work that way, y'all. It doesn't work that way. Okay.
Stay
you
focused.
gotta stay focused. Okay.
Stay
you
focused.
Today you may be at 2 figures. then you have a goal that, hey, next month I want to be at 3 figures. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna from 2 to 6 to 7. Y'all, it takes time to build a business.
It's funny. You're funny.
It takes time.
You're funny, man.
I'm just saying. Y'all know how we are. We want to have 7 figures next week in our business, right?
Before you can get
it's not practical.
Yeah, but before you can get to 7 figures, you got to know how to maintain and manage the 3 or the 4. Some people are asking for things that they're not ready for, and they're wondering why they're not getting them. And it's because they're not ready for that responsibility. Be
thankful for the small victories. Be thankful that you made it to 3 figures this week. Absolutely. Be thankful. Rejoice that you made it that you made 3 figures.
Yeah.
Today or tomorrow or next week. And then you build up from that.
My mom said she wanted it all. Come on.
Hey, mama.
So we come on here, guys, just to share something to make you think about. Just think about it. Business is not as easy as a lot of people make it. Mm-mm. We look for words and phrases easy, simple, not that hard. And that's the biggest misconception of them all. It is hard. Business can be simple.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't mean because something is simple that it's not going to be hard to do. Right. That it's not going to be a challenge to get it done. Mm-hmm. And we're looking for easy. And the reason why people are looking for easy, you know why? Because people have been struggling the majority of their lives.
Yeah.
That's why they're looking now. They're looking for easy. Well, if you're looking for easy, on this business side, you're on the wrong side of the road, baby.
Listen, we here to tell you.
We sitting at the
like
house.
I said, be thankful for the 2 figures, the 3 figures that you're getting right now, and you build up to the 4, 5, 6, and 7 figures. But be thankful for what you're getting and what you're having right now.
About a year ago, and I'm going to be real transparent with y'all. About a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago.
About a year and a half ago. I already know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
Go ahead.
I'm thankful for what I'm getting right now, because about a year and a half ago, I couldn't get this girl to get on live. Man.
Oh,
that's
not what I was thinking.
Yeah, about a year and a half ago, man, I couldn't get her to get on live, and we needed her to get on live to make this what it is right now, because people are looking for a different outcome, right? They're looking to be able to associate. There's so many people out there who follow people just because they can relate. Mm-hmm. They can relate. Mm-hmm. So even though you see us together, there are more women that are in this business thing than there are men.
That's true.
And from a woman's perspective, from a female's perspective, I cannot be relatable. Mm-hmm. So whether we are talking about this thing as a unit, which we are, or whether you hear D talking about it from a woman's perspective, more women are going to be able to relate to you than they are to me. Mm-hmm. That's true. More women are going to receive from you than they are from me. See, a woman hears a strong woman hearing a man talk about what we're talking about. It's not going to be a lot of reception. Mm-hmm. However, I'm a movement by myself, but we're a force when we're together. Mm-hmm. And to get the audience that we need, that we desire, that we want for our business, and to get this information out for it to be receptive, we needed you to come in to the light, Caroline. You came into the light.
I came into the light.
So let me see. It's awesome.
We appreciate you guys. Continuing to hang in there with the blank spot. So many of you guys have been following us for a good little while now, and we appreciate you all. This is the type of support that we desire. It's not all about you guys buying our stuff. This is the type of support that we appreciate.
We want to sell some stuff, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it, y'all.
But
Custom says, hey, that's so true. There's more women in this business. That's why I gravitate to you, Eric. Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. We want you to buy our stuff. I'd be a fool to say don't shop with us.
Listen.
But we want you to buy into the ability to understand that you can have some forward progress in your operation. And each step forward is closer to getting to your objective, which is closer to obtaining, your goal.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah.
But anything worth having is worth working for. So stay away from sheep's
in wolves' clothing.
Yeah. Stay away and
stay out there.
Question everything.
Question what we saying.
Everything.
Trust but verify.
Yeah, question everything. And if it doesn't fit in your business model, somebody was calling, y'all. If it does not fit in your business model,
right,
then exercise it out of your life. If it don't fit in your business model, exercise it out your life. Now, I think what we're going to do, we went over a little bit. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the beach. You want to go to the beach this morning?
Sure.
Man, let's go to the beach.
Let's go.
Let me see what we got.
We're going to the beach, y'all.
I cannot with you too. Any books you recommend to read for someone who wants to start their own business? There are several ebooks out there, and there are several audibles out there. So depending on how you receive or depending on your schedule, there are business building books. If you are a fan of audibles, you can go on audibles. We started off with network marketing. Yeah. So if you may hear me talk about some things, but I would definitely recommend Rich Dad Poor Dad, because you want to shift your mindset. Rich Dad Poor Dad. I would also recommend The Richest Man in Babylon. Not the biblical version, because you may not be able to understand the thous and the fortunes and all that stuff. I also recommend books on sales and selling. There's a couple of books out there.
You like How to Win
Friends and Influence People. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Let me see. How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's a favorite of mine, because you now it's the psychology behind how you talk to people and how they are receptive to you. We want to win friends. Once again, if people like you, they'll listen to you. If you can build trust with someone, then they'll begin to do business with you. Have a lot of books back here. Well, we packed some stuff up. We got to pull them back out. But one thing I will tell you is that you have to feed your mind something different. If you're going to be in business, you have to understand that there's two sides of business. There's the buying side and the selling side. We've all been conditioned and groomed to buy. Now you have to ask yourself, how can I sell? We've learned how to sell our time. A lot of us don't have no problem selling our time through a job. But when it comes to us selling a product or a service, we begin to become emotional about pricing. We become emotional about, I wouldn't buy it. I want to lower the price because I want people better. You got to understand there's two sides of the coin. You're either going to be buying or you're going to be selling. Which one you want to do. So, and I guess we can talk about some books on Friday. I'll do some research and give you guys some more topics, some more books and stuff. Let's see. Oh, you're speaking my lingo. The beach, yes. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad years ago, but I think so it gives you a mental. Remember, mindset is everything. We cannot be a consumer and a business owner if consumerism is consuming our mind. I don't want to confuse you. You got to think business. 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 I can't stress that enough. You got to get in the right mindset to be a business owner. You can't be all emotional in your feelings, and there's no money in business, in our feelings.
Nope, there's no money in your feelings, y'all.
So we like 10 minutes over.
Yes.
We're going to the beach.
So okay.
So with that being said, man, you know what? We appreciate y'all for jumping on. You want to close us out?
Thanks, guys. So we just want to say, thank y'all for joining us today. And, as you are, on your daily scroll or whatever with the social media, make sure that you are not, make sure that you stay focused and not get off of your game with things that you're seeing out there every day. There's all this glitz and glamour every day, all day, on these different platforms, but you have to always remember where your goal is in your business, right? And you got to stay focused with it.
So I'm Eric.
I'm Dillon.
And this has been the Blank Spot Academy series, Business Beyond Crafting. We're trying this thing out. Hopefully y'all getting something out of this. Hopefully you get some value out of this. Today we talked about the importance of staying focused. Social media can work in your favor. So just be mindful of that. It is a great opportunity and a great way to build your business and to build social connections and also business connections. But make sure you're understanding how to filter out the things that you don't need. The last thing we're going to tell you is we come on here every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, thank you. Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking business. What's the name of the book? The last one I said was How to Win Friends
and Influence People.
Yeah, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think it's Napoleon Hill. I think it's by Napoleon Hill. Then we come on every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time talking about business. We'll be back Friday. Discussing another topic and how to win friends and influence people. We will come back on Friday with another topic, another discussion, but just be mindful to lock in with us. Go back and check out our YouTube. You can check out this live. Our YouTube is The Blanks Spot. We have several videos on there that talks about business. We have some actual sublimation processes as well. So let me see. Well, you can go back. You can go to the YouTube.
Go to the YouTube and you'll be able to rewatch.
Yeah, go to the YouTube Miss D's pop up and it's The Blank Spot, and you can go and check us out and you can watch as many videos as you want. As a matter of fact, we encourage you to. We're getting monetized now, so we would love you to watch as many videos and get some plays. But definitely, guys, and tune in next week if you can. This week if you can on Friday. We could probably be jumping on later on live, sharing some new things with you. New processes and updating you on some things going on. But I'm Eric.
I'm Dillon.
And like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. We will see you at the top because there are too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.
Talk to y'all later.